Hi everyone, it is me, Sarah Uranus, Sailor Skyworld Amara here, and today we're going to talk about, was Sailor Moon the first show to have unstraight folks in it? Now, I can't tell you the first Rawling show to ever have unstraight selves in it, because I don't know. But I do know that a lot of folks will say that Sailor Moon was the first one to do it. Now, I don't know. There have been a lot of drawing shows over the years, all over the world, so it's hard to tell which one was the first one. Now, first we go to the first following, and only in the 9 between 90 Sailor Moon drawing show this was done. You had Zoisite and Millikite. Yes, I know he couldn't fight, but they shifted his name to Millikite, so in the Deke world, that's his name. And Zoisite was shifted to a woman. And a lot of folks gave Deke Lee for doing it, or the Walt Disney business for doing it, whoever made a call at that time to do it, you know. And yes, a lot of folks felt that a lot of folks in the year of 9 between 90 and 5YL that it should have been a standard. It isn't the standard it is now, where more folks are more open-minded, there's more trust, there's more understanding and trusting of anyone who is unstraight or whatever. And at that time, it really wasn't where it is now. So, yeah. Sorry that happened. Sorry to Deke Lee and the Walt Disney business, whoever made the call at the time to do that. Then, it doesn't happen until like the free diff following with myself, Sarah Uranus, Sailor Skyworld, and Sailor's Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle. And we didn't really do anything. I mean, we spent most of the time, I don't know, looking for the Hearthurst, the Star Seeds. I mean, Hearthurst, because we believed that in the Hearthurst there would have been the luck stones, and that those stones would then help us keep the world from ending. And yes, I do know we were both guilty of getting them by any means needed. But we really didn't do anything. But we were called Nearkin and Pioneer Glee Sailor Moon. And a lot of folks scathed Pioneer Glee for choosing that under the grounds that it was not matching up with what was being done. Or being seen or whatever. And a lot of folks felt that as early as 20OYL, the standard should have been where it is now. Now, the only last unstraight we get to would be in the fourth following Sailor Moon S, or Sailor Moon SS, or whatever you want to call it. You have Fisheye, and a lot of folks say that Fisheye was a man who liked to clothe himself in men's clothing, but there isn't really any truth to it. And if there is truth, and if it is true, going on a rile if it's true or not, then Pioneer Glee shifted him to a she. And once again, a lot of folks gave Pioneer Glee or Pathseeker Glee for making that call. Now, keep in mind that there were Sailor Stars, but that wouldn't show up until years later. And a lot of folks out there seem to believe, that Sailor Moon was the first show to ever do this. I don't know if it was or was not, to be honest with you. I know that that there were other drawing shows from Dawnland, and I can't tell you who was the first one to ever put unstraight folks in it. You know, I don't know. And someone's going to say, oh, well, you need to go do some learning. Well, I think all of us need to do some learning. Go look up and see what was the first drawing show or drawing film from Dawnland that had unstraight folks in it. Now, a lot of folks will say, why did Viz News didn't have to do any of that? And like I bring up every time that I'm making this film, by the time Viz had gotten the rights to work with Sailor Moon, this would have been 24 between FYL, the standard, the mindset, the trusting, the understanding, the learning. Folks were more open-minded, more trusting, more, learning about that. So no one had to do anything, to shift anything. Now, at the end of the day, this film is not talking about why the Unstraight were shifted and Deep Glee and Pioneer Glee, but we are talking as if Sailor Moon was the first drawing show to have unstraight folks in it. And the answer is, I don't know. Now, there need be someone, the Sailor Moon followership, who need be have the answer. But I'm going to say it highly unlikely that they're going to have the answer either. So my guess is Sailor Moon may have been one of the first drawing shows. But I'm not going to say that it was the first drawing show to have unstraight folks in it and 3-4 followings, and maybe 5 followings if you're looking at Sailor Stars. And to say, oh, no one else thought about doing that before them, I don't know. There may have been others. I don't know. All right. So that's it. Let me know what you think about this. And if you want to watch Sailor Pluto, Sailor Underworld's film from yesterday, you can do so by seeing you can watch that film if you want. I'll see you later.